I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a really long time. Mostly because I'm at university now and it's kind of been hard for me to adjust, like, schedule wise, but partly because I just don't feel as motivated to do my creative hobbies. So I'm just gonna force myself to make this video, edit it, and post it, maybe, hopefully. But I wanted to talk today with no outline, not really any actual research, just based off of things that I know and have observed. Also, sorry, my neighbor is like really loud right now, but it's okay. It's okay, because it's not quiet hours, but just something to be aware of. Anywho, all that to say, I want to talk about the need to point things out that you don't want people to notice. Just bear with me. I don't know how to explain it except for with the story. So basically, I've noticed that I do this a lot, and I noticed that a lot of my friends and mutuals and people on TikTok, like whatever, do this a lot. And I've also seen it in person, so I think it's really interesting, where let's say my hair is kind of greasy today. I'll probably put in my caption if I make a TikTok, ignore the greasy hair, or like, bye, not the greasy hair, you know, on my Instagram post. But it's like, I don't understand why we do that. Like, I kind of do, because I think for me, the reason why I do that is I would rather call it out than have it called out and people think, oh, she doesn't know her hair is greasy, someone tell her, like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, no one really would care or notice. And you calling attention to that, I feel like it gives permission to people to look for that kind of stuff and criticize it. Not that if they criticize you for that stupid thing, that it's on you, because I didn't say that. But I just think it's really interesting because I feel like a lot of people do that, and I've seen it on TikToks where they're like, ignore my messy room, or ignore that stray hair, or like whatever it may be. And at the end of the day, it's really not that serious. I think that especially when you have anxiety and stuff, you think everyone's always looking at you, everyone's always like criticizing every single thing, because that's what you do to yourself. I do that. I think a lot of people do that. I think even if you get to a point where you don't do that as much, you still have to stop yourself from doing that, because I'm definitely a lot better at that than I used to be, but I still do it a ton. If I'm walking out in public in an outfit that I think is cute, I don't feel as comfortable outside in public in that outfit as I do when I'm looking at my mirror in that outfit. And like right before I'm about to leave, if I'm wearing an outfit that's kind of out there, which I do a lot because I like those kinds of outfits, I see it in the mirror and I'm like, this is cute. But then I'm like, right before I'm about to leave, I'm like, what if somebody doesn't like this? What if they don't get the vision? What if this doesn't really match as much as I thought? Does this look weird? A lot of the times I'll ask someone, like I'll text my friends or I'll ask my roommate, I'm like, is this cute? And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get feedback that I don't agree with, which is fine. Like, not to say that they're hating on me or anything. They're not. They're just a different person. Like, I think the other day I asked my friends, I was like, guys, this is cute, and they were like, to be honest, I don't like that. I don't like this part. But I'm like, that's what I liked about it. And then I realized we have completely different styles. I think I'm considered more alt in general, and I know a lot of people think that alt means emo, goth, but alt means anything that's not the norm. And I think that I dress outside of the norm a lot. So if you want to fight with me, you can. in the comments, but I don't care. That's what I consider myself, especially since I don't really resonate with one specific style. I think every day is a new day, and every day I dress how I feel that day, and I think I feel different every day. So there you go. But I just think that there's this focus that we have, especially with social media. Like, I think it happens outside of social media, but I think it happens a lot more, where the focus is simultaneously all on you, but also all on everyone else. It's so just slam their door. It's me looking at the mirror, needing validation from someone else. Like, do I look weird? Does this look weird? I feel like it looks weird, even though I know that I like it. Like, that's the thing that gets me. Sometimes I genuinely am like, I can't tell if I like this. I might need some input. But I think a lot of the time I'm really just asking for input to get a validation of how I already feel. And I feel like I shouldn't need that. I think that I should just like the outfit, and that should be the end of it. And maybe if I'm like, do you like this? That's fine sometimes, but I think I seek that too much. And I feel like a lot of people might feel that as well. I think that's where I'm gonna end this video, because I really don't have a super nuanced take on it or anything. I don't have any crazy advice. I just think that that's something I've become more sensitive to, or something that has stood out to me. And I think that it's something that you should be aware of, and it might be helpful to be aware of, and maybe stop it sometimes if you can. And I'm definitely gonna try to do that going forward, whether it's with my Instagram posts, my stories, something I wrote, an assignment I did, an outfit I'm wearing, a hairstyle I'm wearing, like anything. I'm gonna try to be better about that. Let me know your thoughts. Sorry I was away for a long time, even though you probably don't care. Bye.